Morning, my friends. Well, this morning I woke up and on my mind was the idea that there is something going on right now. I've already had some things happen that I cannot explain. There's a wave of love, a flood of love that is coming in our direction. There is, I cannot really adequately explain the confidence that I feel. But in order to dig in and understand, I'm doing a little bit of a different style reading here today because I'm not going to be answering questions. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight into the reading. I'm doing a Celtic Cross, and hang in there because at the end of this Celtic Cross, I'm going to draw a card for each astro sign, and that is going to be what the secret is in today's reading. So I know that you all are used to asking me questions, and I appreciate that. So what I want you to do in today's reading is just join in, watch these cards as they come forward, and let's see what it is that the message is from the universe. What do you need to do to be ready to absorb this flood of love that is coming into your life? Okay, so I am going to dive right in. I just love the Celtic Cross for digging into details, and like I said, you definitely want to hang in to the end. It's not going to be a real long reading today, but I'm going to draw a card for each astro sign once this is finished, so you'll have a personal take on how to absorb this flood of love that's coming your way. Okay, so let's lay out our cards here. And already I can see that there's some confusion here. Probably you tuned in and thought, what kind of flood of love is coming my way? I don't know anything about that. So let's just finish laying out the cards and then I'll explain. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, good deal. And so now I'm just going to put the advice cards down here at the bottom. We're not going to turn those over until we get to that part. And like I said, at the end of this reading, I'm going to be doing a card for each astro sign. So hang in there. Let me quickly go through this Celtic Cross. So what is it that the universe is trying to show us? How do we take advantage of this immense flood of love that's coming our way? Okay, so with the moon card, there's been a lot of confusion, hasn't there? And you know what? The very first thing that struck me when I thought about doing this is that idea of tough love. It's hard, isn't it, when you have somebody in your life who's not acting proper? You know what I mean? There's something amiss. There's something about how they do life that's not a good fit. And so it can cause you to be very guarded, to have like a dog at the gate who's ready to snap off anything that could hurt your feelings. And yet, can you see those little drops coming down from the heavens? That's the indication that there is love coming. But clearing this confusion somehow, how can we get rid of the fear of love? Isn't that the truth? That sometimes the people who raised us, because of their problems, they were fearful. And so it's hard to receive love. So the cool thing is that the energy that's here to support you is the Nine of Cups. Now, that is a clear indication. Look at the joy on that face. Look at the hope. This is the heart of the universe that I woke up with this morning, where it was like, don't give up. There's way too much potential. And so in order to bring lightness to the reading, I'm bringing my beautiful flamingo. It's my spirit animal, but I'm using this as a pointer, his foot, because look at all the cups that are stacked behind our figure. So the universe wants you to know that even though you have not been able to receive the love you've been wanting, it's been right behind you the whole time. One of the things that was on my spirit this morning was this: the universe has your back. And this is a beautiful indication of that. So this flood of love is coming, is available to you. You might need to turn around to see it. Let's see what else we have. Now, over here, this is what I call the thinking mind. What the thinking mind is, your thinking mind, the activity is very active. You have been, there's push, push, push. The chariot moves very fast, but there are times when it's not wise to move fast, and especially if your confidence is not sure. So even though your thinking mind is pushing you to some action right now, if you're not feeling loved enough, then we need to see what else is going on. This card reflects what I call the being mind, the being part of yourself, where you have an inner being, and that inner being is never holding the same opinion of your situation as your thinking being. This is more like your personality. And so I'm noticing these stars in the background. So you have stars in your eyes, and you may be trying to do the law of attraction best you can, push, push, push. But your being mind is trying to help you understand that you are in a learning phase. All right. So you are in a learning phase, and you also are receiving messages from your divine self. All right. Your divine self. And that's what I always feel is indicated here, that we have a divine self that loves us so much and wants us to feel loved ourselves. So when your inner being looks at your situation, there's no worry, there's no hurry. Your inner being knows you want love. See how the figure is dressed in green? But your inner being says, take it easy, my friend. There's so much to learn. And yes, your love life has been complicated. Even how you were raised may not have been ideal. But if you push yourself beyond what you are ready for, you will become frustrated. So with this flood of love that's rushing our way, how can you plan for it? How can you maximize this next 48 hours? Well, here, this card to me is indicating what you have graduated from, what you are ready to launch. So this is like the launch pad energy for something new. What has happened in your past is in the past. And see the storm clouds here, and see the helmet on his head? So much self-protection. He's wearing armor. He's trying to separate himself from the past. What a beautiful energy. And thank you so much, universe, for showing us that the pain in our past is not a waste. The pain in our past allows us to make a decision. If love was not ideal for you in the past, which who of us was, right? That we do have the ability to use the pain in our past to launch ourselves into the future. So remember today, as you set an intention to be in the middle of the flood of love that's coming, it's important that you turn your back and let the past be in the past. Put that sword in the ground and promise yourself you will not keep ruminating and suffering over your past, that you are ready to leave it behind. What makes me excited for us is this King of Pentacles. This is your opportunity, the opportunity to develop your relationship skills into a whole new level. Whatever this love is that's coming, whether it's a soulmate, a friend, a romance, it could even be employment, where love is expressed as respect, right? But the King of Pentacles shows mastery over not only finances. Good morning, Murphy. Murphy. Not only finances, but the pentacles are the suit that envelopes our relationship skills. All right. So, yes, when love comes in, it can wash over your heart with all kinds of joy. However, making the relationship work with the person that's bringing the love, that's what is indicated with this King of Pentacles. So, when this love comes, what we're seeing here is that it is an opportunity for you to invest in a whole new way of doing things. All right, so where do we go from here? Again, I'm going to be drawing cards for each of the astro signs, and so please do hang in there with me. I can hear myself talking quickly. That's because I want to make this fruitful and fast. Okay, I'm going to bring these over a little so you can see them. So this card here, very interesting to turn it over because this shows us if your inner confidence matches, are you able to maximize, let me move these a little bit, so that you can take that confusion that has been in your past, and I don't blame you, because the confusion about love so often comes because our past experiences have hurt us. They've been stormy. We've had to do a lot of self-protection, and that's what brings you here. But the love you're seeking is not here. You're on the way to it. This is the promise. That's why I woke up this morning just feeling this flood of love coming our way. So where are you? Where's your personality in this? What do you believe that this is possible? I can feel my need for tea. Hold on. Thank you. Okay. And we have the King of Swords. Very interesting. So this is showing that you are willing, that you feel for sure, yes, you are tired of the way things used to be. You don't want love to be like it used to be. You are wanting such a big change that you're willing to do whatever it takes. The King of Swords shows mastery over your thoughts. So back in the past, you were more of a soldier, you were more of a worker, keeping yourself safe. But now you're realizing that the way you have been thinking about love simply has not worked out for you. You need more. And look at how the king is gripping that sword. And look at the crisscross of light that's coming off the blade. This shows clearly that you are willing to think a different way. You're willing to create a whole new mindset around receiving love. Wow. Awesome. Remember, this is for the collective, but I'm going to be drawing astro cards at the end for clarity. So this is how people look at you. This is like maybe you're single, or maybe you're looking for a new job or something. And this will help us all to know, are we being perceived as ready for love? Are we being perceived that way? Or are we actually repelling love? This is a key card. Let's see what we have. Beautiful. Oh, see, I knew it. When I woke up this morning, I knew in my heart of hearts, and even now, I feel goosebumps sweeping over my body. So if you guys are feeling goosebumps, don't be surprised. The Empress is the sign of abundant love. The Empress is a sign that people see you as ready to be loved. People see you as a conduit, or a delivery system for love. So this is a sign of great favor. And so the people in your community, the people that you're going to be seeing in the next 48 hours, they are seeing you as if you are an open receptacle for love. Please take this in. This is very good news. This is your angelic advice. What is it that the heavenlies are believing for you? What is it that they want you to know? Aw, I love the card so much. I get goosebumps again. So this card is showing that the heavenlies are encouraging you to start a brand new journey. And of course it's a little scary. Of course it is, because you don't want to be hurt again, right? But look at how opposite this energy is from this card. Remember that this is what you're leaving behind. the need to carry all of these swords, the need to wear that helmet, to put on the armor and be careful, careful, careful. And what the universe is calling you to with this flood of love that's coming is to see it as a wonderful fresh start. Look at the beautiful red cloak that this character is wearing. This is indicating to me that your fresh start in love might be from someone in your family of origin. The red is the color of our root chakra. These are the deep roots of true love. Our families were designed to love and support us, but you know what? Life gets in the way. And sometimes the adults in our childhood act more like children than the children, and we're not really taught how to properly love ourselves. So something is happening for us where the universe is saying, yes, this is a fresh start, but please don't freak out. In this position, this card is something people desire so strongly, but it also scares the crap out of them. Because yes, might you get hurt again in love? Yes, indeedy. Love causes pain. Sometimes it's unfair, but it's part of a loving relationship. You guys, you know I always recommend Jimmy on relationships. He's very good and he will guide you. Go to his YouTube channel. But this is the best news for us. The angels know that we are on a fresh start. The angels know we're going to feel a little foolish when we take this leap. But this is the first card in the tarot in terms of recreation and regeneration. So I knew it. I mean, honestly, you guys, when I woke up this morning, I just felt there's a flood of love coming. Get ready. So this is our potential outcome. And then I'm going to draw the astro cards for clarity for you guys, okay? So let's take a peek. Look at that. Oh my gosh, oh, score. You are a magician. I am a magician. And we make magic with our words. We make magic with our words. We make magic with our words. What you talk about, you walk about. What you think about, you bring about. That's human magic. Name me one other beastie that talks. They don't. They bark, but they don't talk. So this, for these two cards to come out, the 0 and the 1, how we are being divinely guided to trust our inner resources like never before. Why? Because there is abundant love coming and we need to accept it. We need to accept it, receive it. It's up to us. All right. So now I'm grabbing my deck here and I'm just going to leave these because they're so inspirational to me. Guys, we need to step up to the plate. We need to put our feet in the game because the universe is here to bless us with more love. Anybody liking this? Anybody as excited as I am? Hit that thumbs up. Be sure to join the energy with your finger. Because when you join by pressing the thumbs up or by commenting, you are coming into alignment with this beautiful reading. So we're going to start off with the air signs. So Aries, what is your clarity if you're in Aries? Aries, what is our clarity for Aries? Okay, Aries. 4 of Swords. So Aries, what you're being called to here is to lay down your swords, right? So this is a direct message for Aries that somebody has definitely broken your heart and you have been working very hard at manifesting, but you haven't been getting the results that you're wanting. The 4 of Swords is stop, rest. Let those old dreams fall away from you. Allow yourself the time out before you step forward, and you will be receptive to this love. A very important message. Do you meditate, Aries? If you don't, it's a good time to start. Leo, my dear fire signs, Leo, what is it the universe has for you? How do you receive this love? If you're dating a Leo or you have a Leo in your family, hold the energy for your Leo. Okay, Leo, the Page of Cups. So Leo, what's happening for you is you have this sweet energy of wanting to learn how to love better. You are often misunderstood, Leo. People think you're all that fire, all that bravado, all that look at me energy, and it's not fair. You have a fiery heart, and every time that you've looked at love, it's just seems so like completely not available to you. This is a fish out of water, right? And here you are at fish out of water. So what this is saying is be willing to learn about emotion. Be willing to open your heart to learning more about the emotions of others so that you don't continue to be frustrated with them. Again, Jimmy on relationships is so good because it gives an honest view of how people can mess up with their emotional language. So, Leo, take the time. This message is a message for you. You are the messenger. And look at that flood over the head. A flood of love is coming your way, Leo. Don't miss the opportunity. Okay, Saggy, what is it for you, my dear Saggy? What is your personal reading from this flood of love? How do you receive? How do you receive? Okay, Sag. All right, beautiful. This reading does have a lot about our thoughts, doesn't it? And the suit of our thoughts is the swords. So this card for you, Sagittarius, is so important. You are getting that fresh start. All right, you are getting a chance to start something fresh. This Fool card is calling you, Sag, to lay down any old thoughts that you've had about being hurt. I better take care of myself. I have to take care of myself. This is not true. Look at these three beams of light coming from the heavens, and it's also coming from the storm. So believe me, this opportunity for you to change your whole mindset around love, you don't want to miss it. There's a book that is a fantastic book, and it's called Thank and Grow Rich. And even though you may not be here for a money reading, gratitude will change everything. So Pam Grout, Grout, you definitely want to take a look at her book, because she could have named it Thank and Fall in Love. Because the truth is that gratitude for the things in our past will always blast us forward to making magic right now. Okay, so let's slide over to those air signs. Are you an air sign? Libra, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. There's so much excitement here. Cards are leaping out of the deck. So let's go with our air signs, and we will start with Aquarius. Aquarius, I knew it. When I got out of bed this morning, I felt this overwhelming sense that the universe is sending an abundance of love our way. So for you, my dear Aquarius, are you really wanting that happily ever after? Are you trying so hard to manifest this happily ever after? If you guys missed the beginning of this reading, it'll be posted soon. Go back and watch the Celtic Cross and watch the message here, because there is a time of confusion that's falling away. If you're in a relationship and it's feeling rough right now, this is the promise that as you change your mindset and as you become grateful for the things that are here now, you are going to be shocked by something that's flowing into your life. I have a sense for you, Aquarius. You have been stretched to the max right now, and that you're feeling like the universe is not supporting you. And I'm telling you, that is false thinking. The 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups right next to each other. My darling Aquarius, I have a feeling the other signs are jealous of you, okay? There is a wonderful family love wave coming your way. All right, so let's go on and let's do our beautiful Libras. Do you guys like it when I'm throwing in the astro signs? I haven't been doing astro signs for quite a long time. I've been doing all signs, but I just felt today that there was a difference, that there's something about the next 48 hours. The universe wants everybody to get a personal reading. So Libra, what is it that we have for you? And Queen of Cups, Libra. Okay, so Libra, one of the things that's been difficult for you is that it's when things aren't fair, when things aren't even, it makes you uncomfortable. And sometimes you compromise a little bit too much. The Queen of Cups energy shows someone who takes care of everybody else and not themselves. Okay, so with this card coming here for you, with the wave of love coming, you have to be ready to hold that cup out and receive it. See, look at how she's holding the cup close to herself. And I feel that's an indication for you, Libra, that your cup is a little dry. She's looking down into the cup. Well, where is the love? All I do is pour out to everyone else. And that's so true. I carry the Queen of Cups energy, and there's times when I get frustrated because I get frustrated and disappointed in people, and I always know that's because I'm doing too much. The red dress that she's wearing is an indication that your family of origin may be draining you some, so that you need to reach out to strangers, to people that are not in your intimate circle, to build up your self-confidence. So you may be getting a flood of love in your business or in the peripheral part of your life that's going to shock you, that people, strangers, might give you more love than your own family. Interesting, Libra. Okay, let's go to Gemini, my gems. I have a Gemini moon. Oh gosh, this popped out. So it just flew out of the deck. Oh, Gemini. All right. So this reading has been a lot about the swords, which is the suit of our thoughts. So Gemini, this is such a gentle message, even though it looks terrible, right? Stabbed in the back. But the universe wants you to know that whoever did this, whoever caused you to not trust anymore, whoever was in your life that broke your heart, this is part of your past. Again, if you did not see the beginning of this reading, be sure to go back and listen to the beginning. It's just a quick, maybe 10 minutes, or so, that it is the reading itself. But the idea of making the choice to turn your back to this energy, forgive and release this person. It's not, you may feel like you're protecting yourself, but what you're doing is you are actually preventing this flood of love from touching your heart. All right? So Gemini, don't let this scare you. Remember, releasing the pain of the past is the best way to move forward. Now, you want to know something secret? And this is true for all you guys who are listening. Finding something positive to think about this past breakup. Find something that you can appreciate about that person. It will bless you. It will help you, because we don't want to miss this opportunity for a fresh start. All right, so let's move on to our earth signs. My dear earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It's almost Virgo season. So Virgo, let's start with you, because Virgo, you deserve a birthday present. I feel like when love floods into your life, it's going to shock you, because it's going to come from someone you never expected. So my dear Virgo, what do we have? More swords. You guys are in the right place. Okay, so this is what I call my, this keeps you up at night. So there have been relationships, Virgo, or you might be in one right now, where it's draining the life out of you, that somebody else's problems are causing you to lose sleep. All right, somebody else's drama is causing you to lose hope. And it's so important at this particular time that you look carefully. What is it that you are wanting? I'm sensing that there's some confusion that if you turn away from someone that needs you, that somehow it's disloyal. But you are being called to receive love, and you're being called to receive it for yourself. So do me a favor today, Virgo. Look in the mirror, look at yourself right in the eye, and ask yourself, am I loving someone else more than I'm loving my own well-being? Am I putting somebody else's needs ahead of my own? And if that's a yes, be willing to lay that down, all right? Be able to realize that these people can take care of themselves, and it's your time to absorb the love of the universe for yourself. This is not selfish, Virgo. When the universe is calling us, the collective, the very people that are watching this reading, the universe is calling us to that fresh start, to let everything go, and to believe in our own magic. This call to stop caring for other people's emotional needs more than you care for your own is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to grow. Okay, so let's moving on to this. Taurus, what is your message around this pocket of love, this wave of love that's on us? Beautiful. Okay, Taurus, a super message here for you with the World card, because what it's showing is that you are more than willing to put off your past. You are having zero problem leaving it behind. There's a part of you that's like, hell yes, I am ready for this fresh start. This is a complete match to our Fool card, because these represent the start and the finish of a cycle. So I'm thrilled for you, my dear Taurus, because you've been through, haven't you? You have been through so much disappointment. You've had so many people let you down, and you're ready for this fresh start. So see the angel coming through that portal. Notice the white light behind her. The key to your success in receiving the love is to come through open and step into the light. The easiest way to experience love in a very neutral way is to serve as a volunteer. If you can find somewhere in your neighborhood, somewhere in your community where you can find people in need and help them out, it's pure love with no agenda. The people that volunteer are wonderful people, and it might be that these are your fresh connections, that this is your new world. Step out of your comfort zone and volunteer your time, and you will feel the reality of this fresh start in love. Okay, and then who do we have? Capricorn, darling Capricorn. I'm feeling like there's somebody watching me right now who is a cusp, that somebody is a cusp, they were born on the cusp, and that mix of energy between the Capricorn and the Aquarius has caused you a little bit of tension. Okay, but anyway, let's see what we have for Capricorn. Beautiful, Cappy. We have the King of Cups. What a match to this reading about desiring to have receptivity to this flood of love that's coming. The King of Cups is here with that beautiful smile on his face. He's sitting there calmly, holding that cup, offering it to you. Understand, Capricorn, that you're laying down your old experiences with love. You're placing yourself in a deep understanding of your family of origin. That yes, there were some tugs, there were some snafus in the way you were raised, but the universe has been there for you every step of the way. And the green, see, the green and red are in balance. So that root chakra and the heart chakra are in balance. And your desire to feel spirit in your life, the outer garment with that purple, you are sitting pretty. There is, when this love comes flooding into your life, you are going to know, you're going to think back to this reading and you're going to say, oh, there it is. So I would suggest that you hold this promise loosely. Notice how he's holding the cup. He's not gripping it tightly. He's holding it loosely because the love that's coming your way, Capricorn, is going to be very surprising. All right? Beautiful. And last but not least, water signs. Thank you for being patient, my darling water signs. So let's start off with Cancer. Cancer, what is it that is your secret to receiving this love that's coming your way? Oh, thank you, cards. So, Cancer, look at all the kings that are flowing out. This is so right on for all of us. This flood of love is coming in every direction, through every suit. There, I don't know what it is astrologically, because I'm not an astrologer, but I'm curious about this force that I feel coming through. The King of Rods is a true master of manifesting. This is someone who understands the power of their words. Cancer, you know for sure that you have hurt deeply because of your no, I'm sorry. Let me just take my breath. Cancer, you understand that the pain of your life has borne much fruit. You're coming to a place where you're understanding that it doesn't do any good to be over careful. It doesn't do any good to be too emotional and to allow the parts of your personality, your humanness, to hold you back from divine love. You are definitely taking a new look at life. And when I look at the face on this beautiful King of Rods, he doesn't look overjoyed. It's not the same look as this. And Cancer, I feel like you've always felt that if you stay cheerful, like there's something about cheerfulness, there's something about keeping upbeat that makes love come, but that feels fake to you sometimes because you're sensitive and you see the pain of people around you. But at the end of it all, the wisdom that comes is very settling. So whoever comes into your life this next 48 hours, there's someone coming with an offering of love that you never saw coming. And it's because of your maturing into what real love is about. And I'm just thrilled for you, Cancer. So take a breath. And allow yourself to feel in your being, thank you for the new love that's coming my way. Thank you for the new love that's coming my way. You can expect deep refreshment. Okay, and so let's see here. Who is next? All right, let's go for Scorpio. Scorpio, what is your private message from the universe? How can you receive from this great flood of love that's coming? Oh, thank you. Another ace, the Ace of Wands. Okay, the Ace of Rods. So Scorpio, what's happening is that you have been believing, see that castle way over there? You have had a false premise that love is too far away and not worth the effort. Okay, Scorpio, you have held an energy. It's a little bitter. I'm sorry to say, I'm actually a Scorpio, so I don't feel too badly telling this message. But there's been a little bit of a bitter root. And the bitter root has been keeping you in deception that true love is not possible. It's too far away. And this is Ace of Rods comes into your life today to say that's false. There's so much light and there's so much energy that's coming your way. It's important that you stay open even if you're worried, even if you're scared, because true love is coming in a way you never expected it. So allow yourself the freedom to release the things that are holding you back. You may want to do a little journaling, and there is a device in the description box, and it's called the Soulmate Generator. So you Scorpios who really want to be connected in love, do yourself a favor and take a look at that technique, okay? And last, but certainly not least, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. Those of you who have hung in there to the end of this reading, I deeply appreciate that. I do want to put out lives that are quicker and can give you your data faster. And so as September approaches, I'm experimenting with some different readings, and I'm really loving this, and especially when I wake up in the morning and I sense an overwhelming desire to share something that was in my dreams. And I did feel this huge wave of love coming, whatever that means for you. So Pisces, my dear darling Pisces, we all love you, Pisces, but you can get a little overwhelmed, right? Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, Pisces, look at that, the Five of Cups. So Pisces, oopsie, what's happening? Frozen up for a second. Sorry about that, guys. Pisces, what's happening is that there is some regret, Pisces, and I feel this is serious. So for the Pisces that's watching, I just feel like you feel you've broken someone's heart, that you made a mistake, that something in a past relationship, and it could be a family of origin person, that you wish, darn, why did I say that? Why did I say that? I've ruined it. And I want to tell you that is not true. Okay, that's not true, Pisces, because we're human. And of course, we're going to disappoint others and we're going to disappoint ourselves. But as you turn around and turn your face back toward home, see the castle in the background and the beautiful blue water, which is the sign of spirit. Turn around. Leave the past in the past. This is the same energy that we started with. If you did not see the start of this reading, go back and watch it, and you'll see that this is where we launch. We launch ourselves towards love from this position in the reading. So for this 5 to come up, it just shows that the people that are watching are having some unsettled energy and the regret of the past. Because see those 2 full cups right behind? And they're behind his mind. When you change how you think and release your mistakes, let them go, you are putting yourself into a position to be flooded with love. All right. So all of you guys, thank you so much. Unusual reading today, not my typical pick a card, but I wanted to share with you this feeling that I have in my heart that our inner being so wants us to experience love. Our inner being is seeing how frustrated we are and how lonely we are. And when you're a manifester, you don't like to talk about it, so you might hold it inside. But the bottom line is that the universe is always showering us with opportunities to feel loved in our own day-to-day life. Our inner being never leaves us until we cross over and leave our body behind. So what is it we can do today to surround ourselves with loving experiences? If this reading has been helpful for you, I would love if you would go ahead and shoot me an email. Let me know how this worked for you. If you liked this style of reading, check in with me, because yes, I do love to chit chat with you when I do the regular lives, but this is a different sort of message for today. So I lift your desires up, I lift your needs to the spirit. I'm going to light my Palo Santo here and bless us and bless our efforts to prepare for love. I just love you guys so much. Those of you who have been following me for a while, burnt my fingers a little bit. Love hurts sometimes, but as I bless our time together with our Palo Santo oil and the Palo Santo wood, I wish you good fortune as you receive this huge flood of love that's coming our way. Be blessed and prosper, and I will see you tomorrow, my dear friends. Bye now.